Hey guys, and welcome. I am Kate, and this is a quick vinyasa class designed to get you out of your head, into your body, and moving into your day with a more positive frame of mind. So roll out your mat in a quiet spot, and I will see you in a few. All right guys, we are going to get right into it. So come on into table. And once you hit table, do a couple of rounds of cat and cow. Just start to wake up your spine. Start to feel your connection between the movement of your body and the rhythm of your breath. I love a good, quick yoga practice. It really helps when I feel like I'm stuck in my head. Too much junk going on in there. I like to roll out my mat and get moving in a way that gets me out of my head. So that's the plan for today. One more exhale. All right, come back to your regular old table. You're gonna take your right leg and kick it straight back behind you. Keep your abdominal muscles working, and then you're gonna take the left hand and stretch it forward. Yeah, find extension through the fingertips, out through this right heel, and you're gonna bend the right knee. Reach around with the left hand, grab for the top of your foot, kick your foot into your hand, take your gaze forward, keep your core strong, and breathe. Inhale, you're gonna extend, reach everything back out. As you exhale, left hand hits the floor. Left toes are gonna tuck, and we're gonna come into down dog split. So you press the floor away, lift your left knee. Inhale here, and when you exhale, stack that right hip open. Bend your right knee, take a breath or two into the right side of your body. Okay, stretch the right leg out straight. Square off your hips. You're gonna take your right foot and step it forward so your heel comes in line with the left big toe. And then open those right toes to a 45. Like a warrior one foot here. You're gonna push into the left hand, push into the right foot. You want the right leg straight, and grab the right leg with your right hand, okay? So finding balance between that left hand and the right foot. Gonna see if you can float your left leg up. You can stay right here. If you're feeling steady and you wanna amp it up a little bit, you can bend that left knee, and now reach for the left foot with the right hand. Yes. Take another breath. And you're gonna place that right hand back on the floor, stretch your left leg out, and step it up between your thumbs. Drop your back knee. Inhale, reach your arms up, sink your hips. Asana. Still strong through the core, inhale. And when you exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Keep pressing the floor away, deep breath in. And then lower your knees to the floor. Chest and chin come down, elbows tight to the ribs, and launch off those toes. Baby cobra to start, inhale. And forehead down, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog, take it up, stretch it back. Take a second here to pedal out your feet. Check out your head. All right, and then let your knees come back down to the floor. Find your table here, right? And the left leg's gonna stretch straight back behind you, belly button in, kick back through that left heel, and then take your right arm, reach it forward. Find your balance. And when you're ready, you can bend this back knee, grab a hold of your foot with your right hand. Kick your foot into your hand, stretch your chest forward. Breathe. All right, inhale, we're gonna stretch it back out. Exhale, right hand to the floor, right toes tuck, lift that right knee off the mat, down dog split, deep breath in, and when the exhale comes, stack it open. Left hip on top of the right here. You can let your left foot just blup down. All right, down dog split on your inhale, and then take that left foot, step it slightly forward of the right, toes point out at an angle. Press into the right hand, press into your left foot, and then take your left hand back, grab that left leg. When you feel steady, you're gonna take the right leg, float it up. Maybe it comes an inch off the floor, maybe it comes way up. Just meet yourself where you are, right? Bend your right knee, grab a hold of the foot with your left hand. Hang here. Okay, left hand to the mat. Inhale, stretch that right leg out. When you exhale, step it up between your thumbs. Drop your back knee. Asana. Inhale, take your arms, reach them up. And as you do, soften through the shoulders, sink the hips. Inhale. And exhale, take your hands to the floor. Gonna step it back again. Downward facing dog. And pedal it out, side to side. Take your gaze to your fingertips. You're just gonna tiptoe your feet forward to the top of the mat and hang out. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Nice long spine. Exhale and fold. Press the floor away. Come out and up, or Bashist. Inhale, reach up. And bring your hands down through prayer. Take a second here. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Feel your weight sink down into your feet. But feel energy drop from the soles of your feet into the crown of your head. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Keep you out of your head, right? And into your body. Inhale, come out and up. Exhale and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. We're gonna step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your right leg up, reach it behind you. Exhale, gaze forward, step it up. Crescent lunge. Press into your feet. Rise up. Sink down through your hips. All right, you're gonna interlace your fingers behind your back. Spread through your collarbones, press your knuckles down, and then drop your left heel. So you have a little more balance in your stance here. Lengthen up, and then you're gonna fold to the inside of this right thigh. Little humble warrior variation. Pull your right outer hip back and in. Let the crown of your head melt down. And you're gonna take your chest, lift it up and over the top of the right thigh. Pivot back onto the ball of your left foot. And we're gonna come forward into a toppling tree or a standing split variation here. Shift weight into your right foot and float the left leg up. Shoulder blades into your back. Keep your belly strong. Embrace the wobble. And then from here, gonna slowly come up to stand. As you do, you're gonna bend your left heel in toward your left butt there. And see if you can grab a hold of your foot. Slide it into your hands. Those fingers still clasped. Nadarajasana. Kick your foot back into your hands. Feel an opening through your chest. Then we're gonna release the left foot, step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, take your arms, reach them up. As you exhale, soften a little bit. Notice where you're overworking, overthinking, and try to relax. All right, from here, you're gonna take your left hand to the floor, to the outside of your mat, fingertips pointing away from the long edge. Shift your weight into your right foot. You're gonna take your left leg and step it to the outside. So now we're in a modified Vashistasana type thing here. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Press into the left foot, press into the left hand, lift your hips. Take this right foot now, fancy footwork. Step it to the back of your mat for a little fallen triangle action. Super fun. Then you're gonna shift back into this right or this left side. Take the right foot, slide it up, and then hop it back to where it started. Ardha Chandrasana from here on this right leg. Press the floor away, right fingertips to the mat. We're gonna sweep the left leg up, half moon. Yeah, soften your shoulders. Flex that left foot. And if you want a little more challenge here, you're gonna bend your left knee, grab a hold of the top of your foot, kick your foot into your hand, Ardha Chandrasana, a little sugar cane, scoop your tailbone, roll your left shoulder open, scoop your tailbone, roll your left shoulder open. Ardha Chandrasana, release, and then a warrior two, gentle step to the back of the mat. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, soften down into your feet. Here we go. Gonna windmill your hands down to the floor. Step it back into plank. And vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, chaturanga if you feel like it. Baby cobra or an upward facing dog. And then pull it back, downward facing dog. Okay, left side. Inhale, take that left leg, stretch it up, reach it back. Exhale, step it forward. Crescent lunge, press into the feet. Take your arms up. Yeah, no big deal here, right? You're gonna take the hands, interlace your fingers behind the back. Maybe the other pinky, your funky pinky's on top. Roll your shoulder blades down. Okay, knuckles reach down, inhale. When you exhale, drop that right heel and fold to the inside of this left leg. Keep energy pushing back through the outer edge of your right foot, through this right heel, and then suck that left hip in and back. Imagine you could let this crown of your head drop to the floor. All right, and then from here, gonna lift your chest up and over the left thigh, pivot on the ball of your right foot. Take your gaze forward, and we're gonna work on our toppling tree variation. Nice and steady. Float the right leg up. Yes, press the floor away with that left foot. Stay strong. And then from here, we're gonna come up to stand. As you do, pull your right foot in and grab a hold. Interlace the fingers over the top of your foot. Kick back as you stretch your chest forward. Little Nadarajasana here. And when you're ready, crescent lunge again, step back. Inhale, reach your arms up and sink. Here we go. We're gonna do our fancy footwork again. So right hand's gonna come to the floor, fingertips point away from the mat and to the outside edge. Give yourself some space between this front foot and your right hand. Then we're gonna take the right leg, kick it across, and come into a modified version of Bashist on the ball of your left foot. Left arm's gonna stretch up. And then from here, you're gonna take that left foot and just step it back. Little fallen triangle, roll open. And then we rewind. Slide your left foot in, step it forward, Ardha Chandrasana, fingertips reach, shift your weight, and open it up, half moon. Roll your right shoulder open. And then bend that right knee. We're gonna grab for the foot. If it's there, you can stay in Ardha Chandrasana if you're not interested in the S variation. Scoop your tailbone, roll open, keep your core working. Ardha Chandrasana, release and extend, keep that right foot flexed. And then nice and easy, you're gonna step it back. Warrior two. Soften through the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, windmill your hands down to the floor. Step it back again, downward facing dog. And take a moment here. You can sway a little bit side to side. If you crave another vinyasa, you can of course move through it. Take your gaze to your fingertips. You're gonna bring your feet together this time. Come onto the balls of your feet, bend your knees. And as you exhale, you're gonna hop it up between the thumbs. Nice and light. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Press into those feet. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale down through center. Okay, one more little baby vinyasa. Okay. Let's do this. Inhale out and up. Exhale, dive over your legs. Halfway lift. And downward facing dog. All right, inhale, take your right leg. Gonna lift it up, stretch it back behind you. As you exhale, pull your knee into your nose. We're just gonna round a bit. Inhale, take it up and back. When you exhale, drag your knee toward your right tricep. Hug it in. Inhale, up and back. And then as you exhale on this side, we're gonna drag it over to the left side tricep as high as you can. Inhale, up and back. And now you're gonna drag your knee into your chest. Kick your right foot over to the left. For another fallen triangle, drop your left heel. Come on up. This time we're gonna come into our funky Bashist variation, right? So push into the outer edge of your right foot, push into your right hand, come onto the ball of the left foot, slide it in, and then step it forward. From here, you're gonna shift all your weight into your left foot and come into a curtsy squat. Shoulder blades in, core strong. Most of the weight's here on this left foot. So from here, you're gonna keep the torso low. You're gonna start to slide the right leg over to the right, bend your knee, and then lift it out to the side for a little hydrant pose here. Yep. And then back down. This is tough, so move slow. Moving slowly sucks a little more, but it gives you a little bit more control. Again, you're gonna shift to the left, bend the knee, open it up. Whoa, and slide it back. One more time. If you lose it, it's okay, just come back. A sense of humor is good here. Here we go. From here, warrior 3. Yes. Haha. And warrior 1. Plant your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. When you exhale, fingertips to the mat. Press into the floor with that left leg. Just work to straighten Parsvottanasana. Relax your shoulders. And then bend the left knee. Take your right hand to the floor a little bit in front of your right shoulder. You're gonna pivot on the end of the outer edge of your right foot for a right side plank Bashist. You can take the left foot in front of you for a little modification. You can stack the legs wherever you are. Flex the feet, press into the floor, inhale. When you exhale, left hand comes down. Vinyasa how you want to. Knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. A baby cobra or an upward facing dog. Yeah, and a downward facing dog. Let's do it again. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, knee to that left side tricep. Sneaking a little core work in. Inhale, up and back. And then exhale, drag it across to the right as high as you can. Inhale up. This time you're gonna drag it into your chest and then kick underneath. Drop that right heel. Fallen triangle. Take it up. Oh. Okay, sneaky part. Shift your weight forward a bit. Come onto the ball of this right foot. And then you're gonna take your right foot, step it up and over, top of the mat. Here we go for our curtsy squat here. All right? Let's work this right side. Shift right into the right foot, drag the left foot across, bend your knee, lift it out. Nice and slow. Slide it back behind for your curtsy. Stay low if you can. You're gonna slide this left leg up and out. These get easier with practice, I swear. I promise. One more. From this hydrant balance, warrior 3, sweep it back. And then a warrior 1. Inhale, reach your arms up. When you exhale, sink all that crap going on in your head down into your feet. Here we go. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Press the floor away with the right leg. Just work to straighten the leg. If you can't get that front leg straight, it's all good. You got to work with what you got, and what you have is good enough, right? Keep scissoring your inner thighs. This one doesn't get easier. I wish I could say it does. This one just always feels hard to me. All right, you're gonna bend your right knee. Take your left hand slightly forward. You can squeegee the left foot back. we're gonna come and do a left side Bashist. You can always take this right foot, give yourself a little modification, or you can stack the legs. Press the floor away. Wherever you are, feel the hips lift. Inhale. And when you exhale, right hand's gonna come to the floor. Vinyasa if you want to, a downward facing dog, or a child's pose. What a novel idea. Oh. All right. Come back into your down dog. Soften your shoulders. Okay, one little last bit here. Inhale, take your right leg, lift it up, reach it back. This time when you exhale, we're gonna draw it forward for pigeon. You can slide your left leg back. Come high up onto your fingertips for a moment here. You wanna draw the low belly in. See if you can feel a little lift from the pelvic floor. Press down into your legs. Maybe you can walk the hands back. Maybe this is where it stops. You're not feeling so buoyant today, that's okay. Give yourself the support you need. If you're feeling light and you want to give it a whirl, you can see if you can take the fingertips off the floor. Maybe take the arms up. Inhale. When you exhale, hands come down. Keep your spine long as you come out and over. Breathe. You can always add a little juice to this by pressing into the right shin. Press that into the floor and then slide the left thigh bone forward. So we're actively working the muscles here. They're engaged as they stretch. Drink it in. Okay. Slide your hands underneath. You're gonna keep the left hand on the floor in front of your right foot here, and then bend your left knee. And maybe this is kind of where it stops, and that's okay. If you've got if you wanna go for the grab, you can absolutely go for the grab here. You're gonna reach around with that right hand and grab the outer edge of your foot. Take a breath here. If you want a little more charge to it, you're gonna take the right hand to the instep. Take your gaze forward and start to actively press down again. Lift the pelvic floor, pull the low belly in, and maybe the left hand can grab the foot too. Inhale. When you exhale, left hand's gonna keep the foot, right hand comes to the floor. You're gonna sink the outer right hip down, and then from here, you're gonna kick the left leg all the way through for a little crown Chasana. Yeah. Pull the heads of your arm bones in. If your hamstring's screaming, you can walk your hands down your leg. Inhale. And when you exhale, left foot's gonna come to the floor in front of your right shin. Shift your weight forward. Step the right leg back. Step your left leg back. Downward facing dog, and give yourself a moment. All right, second side. Left leg lifts, inhale. And when you exhale, sweep it forward. And shimmy the right foot back. Untuck your toes. Take a second here. Okay. Everything's good so far? Okay. From here, if you're feeling okay, you don't have too much tug in your low back or any tug at all, you're gonna do the same thing. Press into the floor with your legs. Root down so you can get a lift. And then lift the pelvic floor. Imagine that you were putting on a pair of pants that are too tight, right? Zipper it up from the low belly. Fingertips come behind you, and then maybe they can reach up. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. Come out and over. Find a bit of rest. Okay, this one never gets easier either. This is like lizard. Always a stretch. If you want to, you can press that left shin into the floor, slide your right thigh forward. All right, and then from here, you're gonna come on back up. Right hand's gonna stay on the floor. Bend that right knee. Reach around and grab for the foot here. You can get yourself a little bit of a twisty stretch. And then take your left hand to the instep, and you can stay here. Perfectly fine. If you want to, you can see what happens if you reach that right hand back, pressing down into the floor. And now release the left hand down so you've got some space to drop that left hip. Swing your right leg around, flip your grip, crown Chasana. Pull the heads of your arm bones in, feel your chest lift. Push gently through your right heel. All right, deep breath. And when you exhale, you're gonna plant that right foot, shift your weight forward, step the left leg back, step your right leg back. Downward facing dog. Root through the hands, slide your sitting bones up, back behind you. And then take your gaze forward. You're gonna bend your knees. You can walk the feet in, bring the big toes together. You're gonna hop all the way through to sit. Stretch your legs out. All right, reach your arms out in front, flip your palms. Reach energy through your heels as you roll all the way down onto your back. When you get there, hug your knees in for a moment. Take a deep breath. On your next exhale, let yourself unfold and drop in. You can let your eyes close. And after wringing yourself out with that vinyasa, you can let yourself just drop into the floor. Feel your muscles relax away from your bones and let your bones drop down. Feel the support rise up to meet you. And it's true, as soon as your body slows down, your mind speeds up. So do your best here to stay with your breath. Sometimes there's so much chaos in your mind that you need to actively work on slowing it down. And that's great. That's how it goes, right? That's why it's called practice. And not perfect. So if your mind is still reeling, you can say gently to yourself, I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And let your next breath be a little deeper. You are free, of course, to stay here as long as you like. But if you're ready, you're going to start to wake your body by moving your fingers, your toes, and draw your knees in one at a time. Roll onto your right side and pause here. And press into the strength of your arms and slowly come on up. Find a comfortable seat for just a moment before you slide back into your day. Bring your palms together. Bow your head. Take a moment to honor your time on the mat. Hopefully you were able to
get out of your mind for a little while, to get out of your head and back into your body. And may that presence in your body, that mindfulness that you feel now, stay with you as you step off your mat and into the rest of your day. Thanks for spending some time with me. It's an honor. I appreciate it 1,000%. As always, like and subscribe and share with friends, all that excellent stuff here. And I look forward to seeing you again soon, guys. Namaste.